A famous singer meets a globally known football player. They fall in love instantly, get married, and have lots of kids. It sounds like a fairy tale, but for these two celebrities, it's real life. David and Victoria Beckham have been married for more than 26 years and are an example of healthy, lasting love. Here is everything you need to know about the couple. This fairy tale starts with love at first sight. David first saw Victoria in a music video in 1997. The Spice Girls singer, dressed in a black jumpsuit, instantly captivated the Manchester United midfielder. Watching TV, David turned to his friend and said that one day, this girl would be his wife. That carefree comment from a young man turned out to be prophetic. David and Victoria met for the first time at a party after a football match. The singer was immediately drawn to the blonde athlete and decided to take matters into her own hands. That night, Victoria wrote her phone number on David's match tickets, which he still keeps to this day. He was over the moon, knowing how many fans she had. When he got home, David copied Victoria's number onto 6 different pieces of paper, just to make sure he wouldn't lose it. He didn't want to miss his chance to get closer to the girl of his dreams. For their first date, the two went to a Chinese pub in London, and from that moment on, they were practically inseparable. David sent Victoria flowers every morning by courier, and they spent all their free time together. Victoria fell in love with football and showed up to every match to support him. A year after they met, the couple announced their engagement, but before they could plan the wedding, Victoria found out she was pregnant. On March 4th, 1999, the singer and the footballer became parents to a baby boy named Brooklyn. Their lives changed completely, filled with new meaning. 4 months after their son was born, the couple held a lavish wedding at Luttrellstown Castle, a 16th century estate in Ireland. First, Victoria's father Tony appeared at the door. I was watching the entrance closely, and then I saw her. Victoria walked in holding Brooklyn in her arm, and suddenly I felt tears sting my eyes. I turned around and saw Emma Bunton. She was crying. In that moment, I was ready to cry even harder than her, but thankfully, someone quietly slipped a tissue into my hand. David recalled about the wedding day. Victoria decided to step back from her singing career and dedicate herself to family life. At the same time, she started taking an interest in fashion and style. It was Victoria who took control of David's wardrobe and shaped the iconic look we now associate with him. Sharp, stylish, and always on point. In 2002, the Beckhams welcomed their second son, Romeo, who was later diagnosed with epilepsy. That marked the beginning of a dark period in their lives. David was transferred to the Spanish club Real Madrid and moved to Spain, where he felt deeply lonely. Meanwhile, Victoria stayed in London with their sons. Around that time, the British press began speculating that David was having an affair with his assistant, Rebecca Lewis. Neither Victoria nor David ever publicly confirmed the rumors, but Victoria later admitted that this chapter was the most difficult one in her life. "I can't even explain how hard it was, or how deeply it affected me," Victoria revealed. Still, she chose to forgive her husband's alleged affair, even moving to Madrid in an attempt to save their marriage. The couple finally reconciled after the birth of their third son, Cruz, in 2005. The media frenzy faded, and the Beckham family found happiness once again. In nearly every interview, David would say that his life rests on 3 pillars: his wife, his children, and football. The couple even got matching tattoos that translate from Latin as "a new beginning." In 2007, the family moved to the United States after David signed a contract with LA Galaxy. The new country became a major platform for Victoria's growing career in fashion design. In 2011, a long-awaited dream came true for the Beckhams. They welcomed a daughter, whom they named Harper. Even after 25 years of marriage, Victoria and David still look head over heels for each other. The couple was recently caught in an intimate moment. The British stars are enjoying a family vacation off the coast of the French Riviera aboard their £16 million yacht, 7. David was sunbathing shirtless on the deck when Victoria joined him, wearing a baseball cap and a black beach mini dress. The designer climbed on top of her husband, and the two shared passionate hugs and kisses. They were joined on holiday by 3 of their children, Cruz, Romeo, and Harper. 20-year-old Cruz brought along his 30-year-old girlfriend, Jackie Apostol, and the couple was spotted on a speedboat near the shore. The only one missing was the eldest son of the singer and former England captain. In recent months, a rift has grown within the family. 26-year-old Brooklyn and his wife, Nicola Peltz, have reportedly distanced themselves from the Beckhams. The couple left the UK and settled in the US, even skipping David's 50th birthday celebration in May. And yet, despite the drama, the loved-up pair, who wed in 1999, proved their family woes aren't getting in the way of their marriage as they shared a very intimate moment together.